LeBron James joining the Philadelphia 76ers is shocking. The four-time champion is taking his talents to a massive Eastern Conference rival. Fans of the New York Knicks are definitely paying attention right now. The idea of LeBron teaming up with Joel Embiid sounds terrifying. But the front office in New York should not be worried at all. The Sixers lack the most important ingredient for winning. That vital ingredient is roster continuity. Chemistry and shared experience are what truly win championships today. LeBron makes the talent pool in Philadelphia better, but he adds to their total lack of familiarity. Basketball is simply not played on a spreadsheet. You cannot just throw 5 elite players onto the hardwood and expect them to win a title instantly. This new Philadelphia team will have zero chemistry in camp. If the Sixers part ways with Dalen Terry to make room for the MVP, they will return a mere 56% of their minutes. That means nearly half of the minutes played next year will come from brand new additions. Compare that massive turnover to the defending champion New York Knicks. Even after losing Mitchell Robinson and Ariel Hukporti, the Knicks return an incredible 88% of their total minutes. That 88% continuity is actually a higher share than they had entering their recent championship campaign. They are bringing back a fully formed machine that already knows exactly how to win. The NBA is currently experiencing an incredible era of parity. We have seen 8 different franchises crowned as champions in the past 8 years. But roster continuity remains a critical component of contention. Super teams and champions are typically not created overnight. It takes months for players to understand where their teammates like to catch the basketball. It takes countless reps to build trust on defense. New York actually experienced both sides of this continuity spectrum very recently. They overhauled their roster prior to the previous season and returned only 57% of their total minutes. Changes were clearly needed, but the Knicks took significant time to reach their final form. They struggled through growing pains before finally clicking and winning it all on the biggest stage. Let us look at the history of recent champions to prove this point further. The Knicks returned 85% of their minutes before winning their ring in June. The Oklahoma City Thunder returned 79% of their rotation before their title victory. The Boston Celtics had a solid 69% continuity rate before winning their championship. The Golden State Warriors always kept their core together. They hovered around 70 or 80% continuity during their dynasty years. The Milwaukee Bucks had 59% during their run. Only one team in the past 10 years won a title with a lower continuity rate than the current Sixers have right now. That was the Denver Nuggets sitting at 51%. But that specific number is highly flawed and comes with a massive asterisk. Jamal Murray missed the entire season before that Denver championship with a severe knee injury. His triumphant return counted as a completely new player in the statistical database. But he was not new to the franchise at all. Murray had spent years playing alongside Nikola Jokic in that system. So the Nuggets actually had incredible built-in chemistry despite what the raw percentage data suggested on paper. Philadelphia does not have a secret returning star waiting in the wings to boost their chemistry. They have a roster full of guys who have never played a single meaningful minute together. And Brown, Dean Wade, and Anthony Simons only complicates the rotation further for their coaching staff. LeBron James cannot magically fix that lack of experience overnight. Learning how to win as a collective unit requires going through severe adversity together on the road. If you are enjoying this deep dive into the Eastern Conference, please like the video and subscribe so you never miss an update. The Sixers are not the only rival completely ignoring the importance of continuity this summer. All across the Eastern Conference front offices are making desperate trades to chase the defending champion Knicks. Toronto Raptors just executed a blockbuster trade for Kawhi Leonard all over again. They are banking on nostalgia and hoping the legendary forward can recreate the magic of his past playoff runs. The Boston Celtics boldly shipped out Jaylen Brown to shake things up after coming up short. The Miami Heat decided to absolutely gut their roster depth to acquire superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo. Miami is hoping that pairing Giannis with their current stars will be enough to overwhelm opponents. But they sacrificed all the gritty role players that defined their famous culture over the last decade. Meanwhile, the Washington Wizards are trying to integrate Anthony Davis alongside Trae Young and rookie sensation AJ Dybantsa. It is a fascinating trio, but they will likely struggle to share the ball. The Brooklyn Nets and Chicago Bulls are completely lost in the shuffle right now. They are stuck in the middle of the pack with no clear direction or realistic path to the finals. The Indiana Pacers and the Milwaukee Bucks are also facing massive questions about their aging rosters. Everyone in the conference is scrambling to find a magical quick fix to dethrone the Knicks. The Charlotte Hornets even sold off their best player to start completely fresh and rebuild their assets. Total chaos has taken over the entire conference as teams panic to keep up with the dominance of New York. Front offices are terrified because they saw how easily the Knicks dominated the playoffs last spring. Rival executives think that piling up random superstars is the only way to beat a connected team. Only 2 teams in the East have actually clung to their existing rosters and prioritized continuity this offseason. The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Orlando Magic decided to run things back with familiar faces. But in their specific cases, maintaining continuity might actually be a very bad thing. New York completely destroyed Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals last season. Bringing back the exact same Cleveland roster just means they will likely lose to New York once again. They didn't add any new weapons to counter the tactical adjustments made by the coaching staff in Manhattan. Meanwhile, the Orlando Magic are entering their 4th straight year of hoping their core can simply stay healthy for a full season. Continuity only works if the players are durable enough to win high-stakes games. The Magic have relied entirely on internal growth and chemistry over the last several years. But they have consistently hit a ceiling in the playoffs when their lack of elite perimeter shooting is fully exposed. The biggest concerns for New York right now are incredibly minor compared to the massive problems facing their rivals. They need to find a way to paper over the exit of a reliable backup center in the rotation. They also need Jalen Brunson to fully recover from a minor wrist surgery he underwent after the finals. Neither of those issues seems like a huge deal right now for a front office that is incredibly resourceful. The medical staff in New York is widely considered one of the absolute best in the entire sports world. They have a proven track record of bringing players back from injury safely and quickly. Brunson is reportedly recovering beautifully and is expected to be ready for the season opener. And the Knicks management always finds capable big men on the market to fill the necessary minutes in the paint. None of this analysis means that Philadelphia made the Knicks' title defense any easier. The Sixers definitely improved their overall talent ceiling by signing one of the greatest players in basketball history. The Eastern Conference playoffs will be an absolute bloodbath next spring with all these newly formed super teams colliding. Fans will witness some of the most intense series we have seen in decades. But talent alone does not win rings in this highly complex modern era of basketball. A team needs empirical and anecdotal evidence of chemistry to survive the grueling 2-month marathon of the postseason. Players need to know exactly where their teammates will be on the floor without even looking. That built-in chemistry is a massive advantage that LeBron James can never immediately bring to the Sixers. The New York Knicks are a true brotherhood that has already climbed the mountaintop together. They understand the sacrifice required to win, and they are completely ready to defend their hard-earned crown. Let us explore a hypothetical scenario for the upcoming season to truly understand this dynamic. Imagine the Sixers and the Knicks meeting in the second round of the playoffs next May. The series is tied and the game is close in the 4th quarter of a crucial matchup. The Sixers will rely heavily on isolation plays for Embiid or LeBron because their system is untested under pressure. When the defense tightens up, those isolation plays become much harder to execute successfully. The Knicks, on the other hand, will run their intricate motion offense with absolute perfection. Embiid has historically struggled with his stamina and decision-making late in grueling playoff games. Adding LeBron helps relieve that pressure, but LeBron will be 42 years old by the time the playoffs arrive. Father Time remains undefeated no matter how legendary the player might be. Expecting an aging superstar to carry a newly formed team through the brutal Eastern Conference schedule is incredibly risky. The Knicks do not have to worry about aging superstars running out of gas in the 4th quarter. Their core is perfectly aligned in terms of age and physical prime. They have the stamina to play relentless defense for a full 48 minutes every single night. That physical endurance combined with their flawless chemistry is what makes them a true dynasty in the making. Brunson will know exactly when Towns is going to set the screen and roll to the basket. The supporting cast will rotate flawlessly to open spots on the perimeter to knock down crucial three-pointers. That level of seamless execution only comes from retaining 88% of your total minutes from a championship season. It is a beautiful brand of basketball that simply cannot be bought. The league is about to learn a very tough lesson about team building this year. Superstars sell tickets and generate incredible media hype, but cohesive units are the ones who actually lift the trophy. New York built their roster the right way through patience and smart acquisitions. They weathered the storms together and emerged as an unstoppable force that the rest of the league is desperately trying to copy. So while the sports world goes crazy over LeBron moving to Philly, the Knicks are quietly working in the gym. They know their greatest weapon is their unity, and that is something no other team can match right now.